can have water, but in an extreme scenario, especially if there is a chimney fire, a fire that's coming from very high up, your best line of defense is a good fire extinguisher. Now, the way that I load this one is I have 3 different sizes of wood. I like to find my flatter pieces like this. See how it's flat on this one side? And I like to put this side down because the air is going to flow through it. And then this side is up and it's got little, you know, raggedy pieces like that. And everybody's different, but this is just the way that I like to do mine. So I put the pieces in there like that with the flat part. And then I'm mindful that there is a little lip in here where there's an airflow that comes in. And I'll take pictures later or show you a video later closer up. But there's a little air hole here in the middle. And then I've got baffles up top. So we can maybe put them in the video now. But there's a way that the air flows. And on a windy day like today, I'm sticking my hand in there to say, is the wind coming down the chimney and pushing air down? That is very vital to know when you are starting a fire, because if you don't start it the right way, the way that I'm going to show you, what's going to happen is that air that's windy and cold and coming down that chimney is going to push smoke into your house, and it's going to be very scary and it's going to freak you out, and you don't want to use the fire extinguisher if you don't have to. If that happens to you, my recommendation, the first thing you should do is, if you have a window or a door very close by, go open it, because maybe it will change the way the air flows in your house, and it will then cause possibly the air to be pushed back up or sucked back up your chimney, so that you don't have to use a fire extinguisher or water. But you can always start small with this process and tamp the fire out. But I want you to try to start thinking about the way the air flows in your house. Right now, I have a back door open upstairs, and I have found that to be very effective for the purposes of me starting my fire. So with that being said, I put those there like that, and then I take the pieces that I cut with my tool that I showed you, and I lay them crosswise, and I'm leaving room for the air to come out this way, but I'm also leaving some air in the middle, and so I'm doing it crossways again. And this is called the top down method.